There's a fire burn the fire brigade. Our souls tonight, we are losing this fight. Our souls tonight is
Hey, what's up, YouTube land? This is Alpha Prime of Prime Union, part of the Prime Union family of alliances, and I am bringing you some exclusive gameplay on the brand new Autobot Goldfire. Now, if you want to see the Decepticon version of him, that's Ramjet. Both of these bots are going to be available in a few weeks. I think SpaceX's going to do an event for us to earn Goldfire or Ramjet crystals, and it's a chance event. So you can get Goldfire in a 2-star, 3-star, 4-star version, some resources in these Goldfire crystals. So that should be coming hopefully in the next 2 weeks, but of course that's always subject to change. SpaceX can change up their events if they feel like it. So yeah, let's take a look at his gameplay here. Now, he's a pretty sleek looking Autobot, and he has a really cool transformation. Transforms into a nice shiny gold Camaro here, very similar to the movie style Bumblebee. And Goldfire is a repaint and a retooling of Bumblebee. Now, I guess in the comic version, Bumblebee in the future gets injured, and Ratchet heals up and gives Bumblebee a new body and everything like that. So it goes by Goldbug, Goldfire, and if you read the IDW Dreamwave comic line, you'll see Bumblebee or Goldfire make appearances there. And if you guys collect the figures like I do, I think in 2016, Walmart and some other participating places like Toys R Us, they released Goldfire into the public to purchase, and that was about 3-4 years ago. So I don't think they're available anymore in the stores, but maybe you can get lucky on eBay if you want to pick up this guy, or maybe Hasbro has some left over in the stock there. Maybe check out their website to see. But this is Goldfire. Let's take a look at his stats now. I asked Max, thanks a lot, Max, to give us a Goldfire at a decent level so that we could show off and showcase his abilities for you guys. So level 54 and special ability 8 is no joke. This is a very solid Goldfire figure. Look at his health at 12,900. So he's a tank kind of bot, but as you can see there, he's a warrior class bot, but he doesn't have huge health like the other warriors. But he does high damage per second, so that's really good. But his ability is very, very interesting. As you can see there, he rushes into combat, setting buildings on fire and dealing approximately 215 damage to each of them over 12.2 seconds. The effect will spread if the building is destroyed before 10.2 seconds. So you can see there, it's a very slow process if you're trying to use Goldfire by himself. He's meant to be a support type bot, I think. So I'm going to show you guys some replays of how I use Goldfire in battle. Okay, so let's go ahead and let's take a look at some of these replays. Now, I went ahead and I prepared a few of them for you guys just so that I can give good commentary to you. So here we go. Let's wait for this one to load. If you guys have any questions about Goldfire, please shoot me a question or a comment in the description or in the message section below. Now, as you can see here, Goldfire is a level 8 ability, and as you can see there, he's got a good range, and as you can see there, it's not as good as like Starsaber's ability, which would encompass more buildings, but it's more of an ability that affects stuff in a straight line. But the bonus is that it's like a Kremzik fire boost, and then they start bouncing around to other defenses once the defense is down. So as a solo bot, maybe not as good, but as you can see here, it's a very, very fun ability to use. All the buildings light up on fire, and the flames bounce around. It can be very, very good if you use him in conjunction with other bots. So that is the Zone 12 base that I took down very, very easily with this high level 54 Goldbug, or Goldfire, sorry. Let's go ahead and let's take a look at another replay. Now, as I was saying, I wanted to try out Goldfire with other bots. So I was thinking that because Saber's range is just as good as Goldfire's range, that they'd be a very good pairing. I think anything that deals high damage, Goldfire can come in behind and clean up like even like Slag or what's that guy's name? Pyramagna. She would just go in a line, light up everything on fire. Goldbug could follow behind and clean up everything. So I think that's going to be a really fun bot to use. A nice addition to the game. And as you can see there, Goldbug's just cleaning up all those defenses around Saber there. This is a Zone 13 type attack base, so some of these defenses have 3,000 life. So Goldbug and Saber just crush this Zone 13 base very, very easily, the two of them. And as you can see there, once Goldbug beats that defense down, that flame jumped to the HQ. So here we go. Here's another attack. I used Goldbug to come in there to help Saber out, and you can see those little Kremzeeks, very similar to the Kremzeek, just going around those buildings and hopping around, taking everything out in its path. And as you see, Bumblebee is a melee figure, or Goldbug, sorry. He's a melee figure. He's going to be pounding away on this base here. But he can also deal that. He has that flamethrower that he can also wield from far away. So yeah, that's Goldfire here, guys. Hope you guys are enjoying the replay. And I'm just gonna clean up this base and finish it off with the two of these guys. I really am enjoying him as a figure. I think you've got he's more for advanced skill set. He's got a really fun ability, but you got to tinker with him. You got to learn how to use him effectively. And if you learn how to combo bases with him, Slag, Pyramagna, I think it's gonna be really good. So yeah, I hope you guys really enjoyed that gameplay. Now with Goldfire here, people are going to ask me what core would probably be best for Goldfire. Now, I like Rejuvenate on him because under this play test server here, I don't have access to all of the prime cores that I accumulated over the last few months. I only got a few of them to use, but the Rejuvenate core could be really good. Some of those prime cores are really good as well. But I think from the general stockpile of cores, the Rejuvenate is probably the best all-around core for every single bot because it just adds health bonus, right? So you just can't go wrong with the Rejuvenate core. Now, other prime cores or bot cores that might be good, let's take a look at what we got here. Now, warrior class cores, Death Pulse, I don't think that's going to be useful. You don't want him to die. Trilithium plating may be good to reduce damage from auto cannons, but I think those warrior cores may not be best for Goldbug here. And we can't use gunner cores. We don't have any bot specific cores. Now the universal cores, you've got the attack core. You can't go wrong with that as well because that just boosts his damage per second. But I think that healing could be really good, especially if you are trying to solo bases to get Bumblebee up or Goldbug up higher level, or a vitality. So if you max that vitality, that'll give a nice 12% boost to Goldbug's health or Goldfire's health because his health is kind of low. So vitality could be good. I think those are probably the best cores of the universal ones for Goldbug. Now, as for the prime cores, Micronus, of course, that's a no-brainer because he'll heal also other buildings in the area. Megatronus, I think, would be really cool for Goldbug, and because he'll help, or Goldfire, because that flame will help him take down bases or buildings faster. So those Kremzeek little sparks can fly around quicker, and the Alpha Trion could be good as well because the Alpha Trion core will give Goldbug extra points or Goldfire extra points, so that he can do more of his special ability. Now Legion Maximo, of course, is a good core for distracting outposts. Alchemist Prime, healing you for a 5 point. That's probably the best power leveling core in the game. So that would be a really good core for Bumblebee or Goldfire, sorry. And Vector Prime, once he dies, he'll go back in time. So that's never a bad core. And the Onyx one boosts damage, regular attacks, and reduce damage taken. That's a good one as well. Quintus, the Sharks. So these prime cores, as you can see, are all very good cores. They're all very useful, and they all could work on Goldbug. So as you can see there, Nexus Prime is the one that's coming very soon, and that'll be very interesting. Deploy the equip bot before your combiner. Your combiner will deal initial damage. So if you're ever using a combiner, if you deploy the bot with Nexus Prime core on him, that your combiner will deal more damage. So that's pretty cool. So yeah, I hope that helped with regards to the cores. Now, you guys are in for a treat. We also have the G1 power cores now. I've gotten thanks to Ioannis and the Space Ape team for giving us all of these cores to use and to test out for you guys. So I've got the G1 hotspot one. I've got the Grimlock core and a few other cores to demo for you guys. So stay tuned for my next video. I'm going to level up these G1 cores and use them in battle. I think they're going to be very, very good. I'm really excited about Hotspot. As you guys know, Hotspot is one of my favorite warrior class bots in the game. And he generates a permanent protective shield that reflects 7% damage back to attackers. Like, what the heck, man? That's crazy. If you can't one-shot stuff, you get this core on Hotspot, and you're in good shape. You're going to be able to take down stronger bases now, thanks to this really, really cool G1 core. So I'm very excited to try out these cores. And of course, Prowl got a new core, which is really cool. Prowl's, he's a G1 classic, right? So I'm glad that they gave him a core, and that's going to do extra damage over time. So very, very cool. And yeah, it sets the target on fire too. So very similar to, like, I guess, his acid pellets. And Ironhide, now he's another classic bot that needed a boost. So Ironhide's got that really cool core. So we're going to talk about these cores more in the next video. So not to worry about that. Okay, that's it for now. Thanks for watching. Please like, subscribe, hit that bell so you know when I get my next when my next video comes out. You're going to get it right away. And please keep sharing. We need to get to 1,000 subscribers. We're getting very close, guys, and I'm going to give away some prizes, okay? And once we hit that milestone of 1,000, we're going to keep going with another milestone, and I'll give away another prize, okay? So that's it for now. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you out a little bit later. Okay, this is Alpha Prime. Happy holidays. Peace out.